Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We are floating in space. I mean, that's usually what we're doing in Kerbal. Or we're like, not just floating, but accelerating Kerbals through space. But we actually don't even have a Kerbal this episode, so nothing above is true. We're just hobbling a satellite along that has come ever too close to Eve last episode. But it's on the way to Gilly. So, that said, lights on, off. Wait, on, off. Let's at least get on, off right. Yeah, we've got some things to do, places to be, and we are in all the wrong kinds of orbits. So I want to go prograde a little bit. Bring this on out. And what I want to do is target Gilly. And what's pretty cool is we're not going to be able to land on Gilly. But there is a mission to, so we're going to be able to get up close and personal and see what our landing site looks like. So what we need to do is fix our orbit here. And bring us in a little bit better. So it's going to take a few maneuvers like this. We're going to push to the point, aim at the maneuver, and these burns, as you will see, we're going to try to flatten us out more in line with Gilly. So, as we burn, these things move around. Something we can do to make this a little bit better. Let's see, let's time warp out to here. Grade. Okay. Finish that stage off. Let's watch this here. Get rid of that. And say goodbye to another stage. And now we're down to our third stage, which was meant for doing what we're doing right now. So, still ahead of the game. All we got to do is get a little bit of Gilly action. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be so good. You guys don't even know. So let's set target. I thought I set you target as Gilly. Gilly? Promise. So let's orbit around a little bit. See how this goes, right? Gilly's tiny, too. Because, I mean, we've seen Eve, but we haven't really seen Gilly. Alright, so let's see. If we do one more... one more flip around. Because we'd like to do all the things the hard way. We're going to make these episodes interesting. Drama-filled. Alright, so there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're going to create a maneuver. And we're going to make these things happy. We got to push ourselves out a little bit. No. By that I mean we need to slow ourselves down more. We need to go a little more this way. No. Yeah. So what is that? We need to go radial in. No, we don't. We need to go No. What do we need to do? Prograde? Yeah, prograde would help. Problem is going prograde brings us out right that way. What we really need is to go... This is why it's awkward to be at an odd angle. Like we are. Alright, those numbers are getting good. Oh, now they're getting bad. It's because I said something. Where am I? Let's do this. Let's see how this happens. Let's maneuver. We got plenty of fuel. And we're gonna have to slow down once we get there. This is Terrier burning, so really not using very much. And stop. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. See, better. So let's create a maneuver a little bit out in front so we get some space to work with here. Let's see, what do we need to do to bring us in like that? Oh, yeah. That was a good one. So, maneuver. Fast forward a little bit. And so it's a normal burn. It's bringing us nice and close. Bringing our path down. Go ahead and stop the burn. So we can see as if I go, ooh, look at that. See how it gets closer? Closer, closer, closer. Closer. Now it's stopped. But that's getting real nice. Oh yeah. Let's create another maneuver. It's a process. It's a process. Oh, something just happened. There we go. We got it was just a little more, 2 more delta V. Aimed in the normal direction. Let's do this. Bringing you along for the long ride. Let's go burn. Stop. Do we have it? Gilly encounter. Oh, it's gonna be fast. We're gonna have to burn hard when we get there. We can go. Where is Gilly? Wow, it's so tiny. Look at little baby Gilly. We're gonna look at it up close is what we're gonna do. Come on now. No, I'm not gonna rush it. I wanna rush it a little bit. Okay, hold on. Let's press F5 before we get crazy. All right, calm down. Calm down. I can't, yeah, let's get a better view. Ooh, okay. I see what's happening here. Wow, look, we can't really see it because it's so dark. We'll get in there, though. Calm down, Gilly. You can't hide from us. Gilly Billy. Oh, you're hiding. Don't you do that. We're about to hit it. Ooh, whoa, there it is. Man, and that's what it looks like from here? Oh, is it in that crater? Oh, it's going to be interesting. Prepare for retrograde. Are we? Okay. So this is interesting. Wow, look at that. We're coming up on it fast. In 31 seconds. Let's not do that. Look. Wow. Burn. 20 seconds is when we're at the periapsis of Gilly. 18 seconds. 15 seconds, and we have a retrograde burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, blah, de blah. 3 seconds. 5 seconds. 9 seconds. There we go. Good, good, good. Now we're on the plus side of the clock. Because we are slowing down. Oh, look at this. This would, if we stopped doing anything right now, we'd be popping right into Eve. So the thing is we came in on the opposite side. So we're trying to swing around in a very interesting direction here. But that's what this whole stage was for. It's for science. Speaking of high orbit science, almost forgot the whole reason why we're here. Let's watch ourselves. Be careful. And we have negative speed, and we are out of fuel. So we will keep burning with RCS fuel, and we are in orbit of Gilly. And 100% on RCS fuel. There we have it. What we're going to do here is lose our final stage. And there we have it. Let the music get all emotional for you. Alrighty. Lights are working. Science is transmitting, and look at beautiful Gilly in the background. Now here's what's cool. We are going to only get closer. Ooh. Yeah, last episode I was like, yeah, you got to zoom in first. And then hit the views just right. Hold on, what's happening? I guess it's because we're tapped out on our speed here. Did I mess anything up though? We're still in orbit of Gilly, right? We're not crashing into Gilly. Ooh, I did press some buttons though. You gotta be careful because look at Gilly's all bumpy. Gotta be careful with the bumpy. Oh, hello. Yeah, high orbit. Ooh, hello. I mean, it's huge, but at the same time, it's super tiny. Wow. Are we in low orbit? Still in high orbit. Because what is our... Okay, our sea level is probably what's counted for orbit. Oh, no. 35 Ks to the other side. I'm going as fast as I can as far as warp. Wow, high orbit, eh? We can at least see. If I get to here, I wonder at 7,900 if that's going to be. You know what I am going to do though is retrograde. Do I not have a control? No, I guess I don't. Where's my, do I not have a... What's happening here? From here. Do I have control? I have the MP. Hold on, let's see. Hold on. Tracking. I've lost control. We have satellite situations. We should have communication. The crater. Now we have another conundrum on our hands. Let's go to default name 12. We should have control. We have something going on here. I have control of the lights. I don't have control of the RCS. I don't think this was something that was damaged because we had control to get here. But we don't have control at the moment. Not a good time to lose control. However, oh, and I don't think it's going to count. Ooh, we are very close to the ground. See, I have no control of bringing the solar in. I have control of lights. Our transmitter is idle. We could be on the wrong side of something. Interference. I was hoping that we would have low orbit. But we do not. So while we try to regain control here, lack of stellar exposure. Time warp limited. Whoa, whoa. We have control. We have control. Prograde. Let's RCS and bring ourselves in. Okay. And time warp to point. So, because of the altitude here, it's hard. It's slow. It's slow going because we're going 3 times speed. We're below 5,000 meters to the surface. Look at these big pokey out spots. But when we're in daylight and we get a nice view of the crater conundrum, we'll take a look because I think we're supposed to land there. I don't remember with how many folks. And we have to get into low orbit. But again, meanwhile, somewhere over Duna, Valentina is about to dock. Valentina in space, slowly making her way towards the fuel depot above Duna. ever so gently, we're tapping buttons. We're tapping buttons because we need to slow down. And just let it happen. Just touch it. Soft, soft. And we have docking. We have docking. I mean, don't sound so surprised. Okay, so let's see. We're above Duna. Look at this. Boom. All right. Things were getting a little hectic above Eve. But above Duna, things are looking positive. Now remember, Valentina just barely had just enough fuel to get here. Now, I didn't show you the whole, like, docking, because we were in a nice northern polar orbit. So it took, like, 200-300 Delta V to get here. Moving nice and slow, but we made it. This is what brought us here. No control in it. But here's what we're going to do. On the bottom right, Resource Manager. I'm excited. I'm excited that we got here, as you can tell. The 200, our Duna Fuel Space Station. We're going to put that on over here, and then we're going to grab our RS-80 800, and we are going to say this is in, those are automatically out, and we are going to start the transfer. We're going to close that up. We're going to go ahead and move on over the X208. Said we're going to close that. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. I don't know why it's showing up so much. Let's hold on. Let's reset this. Oh, no, all I know is I want it to go out of this. Yeah, and into those. Oh my goodness. I mean, these don't worry. This is all out of whack. We'll fix this. But if we got all the fuel out of that. Let's undock. Let's make sure we're still in a nice orbit here. 190, that's good enough. We have a really nice amount of fuel. Oh, hold on. Let's aim. Let's get something going. Okay. 1700 Delta V to get home from Duna. We're already in orbit. But here's the thing. I noticed something. I'm not going to call it a design failure. I'm going to call it a didn't plan to actually make it home. Let's be real. I was thinking this was going to stay here. We can now make it back to Kerbal with this. I realized though I forgot a way to detach and heat shield back to get down. However, we have a docking port. So my goals are to let's get back to Kerbal with Valentina because she has 1,678 science. She's going to dock with the Kerbal space station, and then we'll transfer safely with herself and all the science back down to Kerbal space station center, to the center, where we'll give it that good old R&D. Good old R&D juicy mix. So, yeah, we're moving right along. I do want to land on Ike with 3. That's probably most likely one of the things that's going to happen. Transmit and return an atmospheric survey from Jewel. This could be interesting. When we send something to Jewel, let me think about how we want to do something. We can either skip it in the atmosphere a few times, which I'm thinking is most likely is what I'll do. Or something like that. So send a probe and some type of atmospheric science probe. I still got to just do wheeling and dealing to just do it. Launch a vessel with at least 4 wheels. But yeah, big science to go to Jewel. So we'll keep on keeping on. Thanks again for tuning on in. Let's end this. I'm so excited that we got Valentina fuel. But we're going to end it back up on Kerbal. Not Kerbal, but Kerbin. Over our wonderful space station. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. I'm actually kind of worried because we're starting to get a lot of things going on in space. But at the same time, not so worried. I think it's all going to work out. What could go wrong with all the Kerbins in space? But I've really been having fun with this series the last few, I mean, it's months now that we've been enjoying this. It's March. And another month of Kerbal Space 2 in the books. So let's keep on keeping on, and I'll catch you next episode. I'm liking the Kerbal Tuesdays too, by the way, but we'll see. We're moving right along, and yeah, take care, everybody.